Long before he became an international sports icon commanding absolute fascination under the bright arena lights, Cain Velasquez was forged in hard labor. Born in Salinas, California, as the proud son of an undocumented Mexican immigrant, he learned the true value of sacrifice and discipline from early childhood. Cain did not enter combat sports out of a simple desire for quick internet validation or cheap fame. His primary goal was to construct a powerful athletic path through pure dedication. He rapidly discovered his natural talent for amateur wrestling, becoming a two-time high school state champion and earning NCAA Division I All-American honors at Arizona State University. That elite collegiate wrestling background provided him with a dense skeletal frame, superior takedown mechanics, and an unbreakable work ethic. Velasquez proved very early on that he was a rare breed of heavyweight athlete, a focused young man destined to revolutionize the world of mixed martial arts. What truly transformed Cain Velasquez from a decorated wrestler into an absolute mythical figure within the global fight community was his gym home. He made the American Kickboxing Academy in San Jose his training sanctuary, honing his dangerous skills alongside elite icons like Daniel Cormier and Luke Rockhold. He embraced a notoriously brutal, military-grade sparring culture where heavy physical conditioning and continuous pressure replaced comfortable routines or soft recovery protocols. Under the expert guidance of coach Javier Mendez, he rapidly transformed his raw wrestling base into a lethal, complete striking system with lightning-fast boxing combinations. That elite environment forged his signature relentless pace, establishing a terrifying reputation long before he captured major professional titles worldwide. Velasquez turned his daily sparring sessions into legendary tales, proving to the world that iron sharpens iron when backed by absolute, unyielding focus. What truly separated Cain Velasquez from almost every other heavyweight athlete in combat history was his impossible, near-supernatural cardiovascular endurance. While giant competitors typically fatigued after a single round of heavy grappling, Cain pushed an overwhelming, high-tempo pace for 5 breathless rounds without slowing down. Fans and commentators worldwide gave him the legendary nickname Cardio Cain, marveling at his rare ability to fight like a lightweight inside a heavy frame. He systematically drowned his opponents in a continuous sea of heavy punches, clinch pressure, and explosive takedown attempts that completely destroyed their mental resistance. He built that legendary conditioning through endless miles of high-altitude running and grueling circuit workouts executed to total failure. This terrifying gas tank became his primary tactical weapon in the cage, turning high-stakes championship fights into nightmarish demonstrations of pure, unadulterated athletic dominance. The absolute historical pinnacle of Cain's early competitive career arrived during his unforgettable title clash against the imposing Brock Lesnar at UFC 121. Entering the octagon as an underdog facing a massive, terrifying champion, Velasquez put on a breathtaking display of movement, composure, and raw power under the bright lights. In the very first round, he survived an initial rushing takedown before completely overpowering Lesnar with surgical counter-striking combinations. He knocked the giant champion down with precise punches, raining down a ferocious barrage of ground and pound that forced the referee to stop the fight instantly. Capturing the UFC Heavyweight World Championship in absolute, stunning fashion, he celebrated a monumental victory that sent shockwaves across pop culture. That spectacular performance solidified his name in gold letters worldwide, proving to humanity that technical perfection and endless cardio beat raw physical size every time. While his victory over Lesnar proved his world-class status, Cain achieved absolute immortality through his legendary, brutal trilogy against Junior Dos Santos. After losing his belt via a devastating first-round knockout in their first meeting, Velasquez returned in the rematches with a terrifying, vengeful game plan. In both UFC 155 and UFC 166, he subjected his dangerous rival to two of the most relentless, violent, and dominant beatdowns ever witnessed inside the octagon. He mixed heavy wall and stall clinch pressure with constant takedowns and vicious dirty boxing, leaving his opponent battered and exhausted across 10 grueling rounds. Winning back his heavyweight title and defending it successfully, he proved that his mental resilience was completely unbreakable under pressure. Velasquez established a dominant championship era, showing the global combat community that a true champion learns from bitter defeat to return twice as dangerous as before. A major definitive factor that set Cain apart from his contemporaries was his brutal, highly technical application of ground and pound from top control positions. Once he secured a takedown, he did not simply rest or hold his rivals down, maintaining relentless pressure while dropping heavy fists and elbows with terrifying accuracy. He trapped his opponent's limbs with expert wrestling rides, making it completely impossible for them to stand back up or catch their breath. His strikes from top position hit with the visceral force of a heavy sledgehammer, systematically breaking his rival's facial structure and defensive posture round after round. Opponents frequently found themselves trapped in a helpless nightmare, unable to escape his suffocating weight and constant offensive output. Velasquez turned top control striking into a precise science, setting an untouchable gold standard for future generations of heavyweights in mixed martial arts. The ultimate tragedy of Cain's professional career was his constant, painful battle against severe physical injuries that repeatedly sidelined him during his absolute prime. His notoriously intense, unyielding training camps at AKA took a heavy physical toll on his joints, resulting in severe back, knee, and shoulder surgeries over several years. Fans were frequently deprived of watching him fight during extended periods of absence, wondering how many title defenses he could have achieved. Despite suffering multiple catastrophic setbacks that required long, agonizing rehabilitation processes, he always fought bravely to return to the octagon. He relearned how to move and strike with absolute military discipline, showing flashes of his peak form whenever his body permitted him to compete. That heartbreaking struggle against physical breakdown added a bittersweet layer to his legacy, proving that the only force capable of stopping Cain Velasquez was his own body. Beyond his terrifying physical skills and historic world titles, Cain earned global reverence as a proud cultural ambassador for the Mexican-American community. Wearing his famous brown pride chest tattoo with immense dignity, he dedicated every single fight to the hard-working immigrant families who fought for a better life. He represented his heritage with deep humility, avoiding trashy online drama or manufactured trash talk in favor of silent, respectful strength. His authentic connection with the fanbase allowed him to draw massive, roaring crowds whenever he fought in major fight capitals like Las Vegas or Mexico City. Audiences worldwide loved his humble personality, watching his training vlogs and media interviews with immense loyalty over many years. Velasquez proved to the combat sports world that a real champion builds an immortal legacy by honoring his roots, representing his people, and carrying himself with quiet honor on earth. Following his official retirement from professional mixed martial arts, Cain shocked the sports world by transitioning into the high-flying realm of professional wrestling. Joining major organizations like AAA and WWE, he displayed an astonishing level of agility, performing complex lucha libre aerial maneuvers that amazed veteran industry insiders. His athletic versatility allowed him to adapt quickly to a completely new form of physical entertainment under the arena lights. He approached his pro wrestling career with the exact same military focus, enthusiasm, and respect that defined his legendary MMA championship runs. Watching a former UFC Heavyweight Champion execute fluid arm drags and hurricane ranas brought immense joy to fight fans worldwide. Velasquez proved that his elite movement and passion for combat sports surpassed traditional boundaries, showing that a true athletic genius can entertain audiences in any arena he steps into. Behind the blinding lights of the octagon, the historic world titles, and the brutal fight footage lay a deeply devoted husband, father, and loyal friend. Cain always placed his family above personal fame, protecting his private life with the same fierce intensity he displayed inside the cage. When faced with severe personal and legal challenges later in life, his unshakable commitment to protecting his loved ones remained the central, guiding force of his entire existence. His lifelong martial arts brothers, including Daniel Cormier and Javier Mendez, stood firmly by his side through thick and thin, testifying to his noble character. He earned the unwavering support of the entire global fight community, who remembered his deep kindness off the canvas. Velasquez exemplified the true spirit of a patriarch, proving that a real man's greatest battle is always fought in defense of those he loves most dearly. The profound, systemic impact that Cain Velasquez left on mixed martial arts was officially immortalized by the global combat sports community. Analysts, coaches, and fellow fighters routinely list him among the absolute greatest heavyweight champions to ever grace the octagon. His historic fights against Lesnar and Dos Santos continue to be analyzed in striking and wrestling academies worldwide as textbook examples of heavy pressure and conditioning. He stands as the definitive blueprint for the modern, complete heavyweight athlete who seamlessly blends high-level grappling with explosive boxing. Hardcore purists continue to study his endless cardio, footwork, and ground-and-pound mechanics as a gold benchmark of fight excellence. Velasquez proved that true greatness is measured by the quality of one's dominance, leaving a lasting mark on the sport that time can never erase. Cain Velasquez has officially stepped away from the active fight game, but the profound blueprint he left behind inside the octagon is immortal. He will forever be revered in combat history as the ultimate heavyweight titan who successfully proved that continuous pressure, endless cardio, and heart conquer all. His incredible life journey serves as a powerful reminder that structured discipline, mental toughness, and a warrior's soul will always stand the test of time. Future generations of heavyweight fighters will continually study his historic championship videos and his relentless pace, trying in vain to replicate his magic. He showed the entire world that a real champion could achieve legendary immortality by remaining fiercely true to his roots, fighting the absolute best, and protecting his family. The Mexican-American king has permanently etched his name in gold, leaving an unforgettable mark in history.